Alrighty guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the Best Investing Money Management channel on YouTube. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the top 3 oil stocks that you need to buy or at least keep on watch. Now, the reason why oil has been going crazy lately is because of the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. We import a lot of oil from Russia, and anytime you have a conflict where we have to pause that import, we rely on other people and ourselves for the oil. And one thing you need to understand is when you have very, very low supply and the demand is virtually the same or increasing, what causes is very high prices. It's just basic economics. When you have another thing is when we had all the lockdowns in 2020, we had so much supply and no demand, causing gas and oil prices to become extremely cheap. So right now, you guys can even see, looking at this ticker symbol OXY, this is a petroleum company, and you can see on average this thing does move a little bit. But over the past couple of weeks, ever since those invasions and the news coming out, the stock went from $38 all the way up to $58. For a move of this side is very uncommon for this type of stock. Looking back all the way in 2020, you can see this went from 42 all the way to about $10, and this was because of virtually the opposite of what we have going on. We had way too much oil and not enough people using it. Right now, we don't have enough oil and the same amount of people using it. So these ones here are the best stocks, guys, to at least keep on watch here. Is ticker symbol OXY. You can see this thing has very strong, we'll go ahead and draw it out, but very strong support near and around this 870 mark. As you can see, I don't think we'll ever get there anytime soon, but another one here, another resistance would be right up here at about $47. As you guys can see, we did have a little bit of some consolidation there, but I definitely think oil will overall continue to push up as long as we have those conflicts. We shut down the pipeline, so we're really relying on other people right now for this oil. The next one here is ExxonMobil. And this is ticker symbol XOM. This one here, we all know ExxonMobil. They own a ton of gas stations across the United States and across the world. You can see this has a great and solid upward trend. If we actually go ahead and we look at the 2020 chart, you can see very similar to OXY, where we have that support where virtually oil dipped all the way down to about $28, and that is the overall super strong support here. Resistance, on the other hand, would be up here at about 63. Now, for me, I definitely think a good strategy for this would be dollar cost averaging. Figure out a good amount that you want to invest in oil, because this could be a move where it only happens, maybe for the next month, maybe for the next 2 months. But what you're going to do is you're going to just slowly invest every week, every month. Me personally, I would go on the weekly. And what you're going to do is, as this oil continues to climb, which it most likely will, you're going to be making money off this growth. And if it sells off, oil is not going anywhere, and you will continue to buy in. And as it sells off, you're just waiting for a recovery to move your average cost down lower. So for me, I definitely think right now my price target for ExxonMobil would be probably right at about $95. That would give a pretty decent return, and I definitely think when they release earnings, all of their earnings are going to pan out, probably beating estimates and all that stuff. The next one here is ticker symbol CEI. Now, this one here is a little different, right? As you can see, we've seen some crazy sell-off from this stock in general. But this one here, they're not a petroleum company. This company actually does natural gas. Now, natural gas as well has, been halted due to everything going on, and you can see this one definitely has way more spikes, where this thing has gone up to almost $5. And I definitely think we could, and we will most likely see some buying pressure start entering this position. It does have major support, as you can see, near and around about this 50 cent mark. So I definitely think right now, yes, it's under $5. This would be one that's definitely more of a higher risk, higher reward play, but at least definitely worth, keeping on watch for the upcoming weeks here. Another one, we have USO. This one here is the overall oil fund. So looking at it, you can see we've seen, that steady downward trend as oil prices, became very, very cheap, where the stock went from all the way from about 107 all the way down to $17, $16. And lately, we've seen just huge amounts of buying pressure. So this would be another one that I would be looking at as a long opportunity, because it does have some room to grow as we have some resistance, up there, more resistance, down here. So guys, these are the top oil stocks that I would look at if I were you, if I wanted to invest in oil. Right now, it's definitely more of a higher risk, higher reward play, because it could be more of a short-term outcome, but short-term opportunities bring good volatility, good amount of buying pressure. Now, it's just heavy dependent on news. So what that means is one news article, or Biden coming out and announcing something with the infrastructure of oil could affect these prices dramatically. So make sure you guys always keep that on watch as well. But that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. We will see you guys later. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, and stay safe. Take care.